We pretty well know how to teach kids how to read. But do we know how to teach kids how to be kind people? And that galvanized us. That's what I think got us really wanting to figure that out. And we knew that to figure something like that out, we needed consistency. We needed to be working with kids in similar ways. Over many years. And so to get that consistency, to have that kind of coherence, we needed our own school.
Because it's when you really know who you are, that's when you're able to have an effect in the world. This girl transferred in 4th grade, and in October I had her come to my office, and I was just asking her, how has your transition been? She said, well, at my old school there was everybody in the class and then those kids over there. And at this school, I can't tell if we're everybody in the class or we're all those kids over there. We're all totally different, but doing something as a group. And I thought that was such a sweet story because she was recognizing that everybody has their own deal, but you still can do it as a whole group. So there's that amazing tension between being a real individual and also being in community. And I think we hit that pretty well in the middle, which then allows people to graduate and go do great things.
I think sharing what you are, who you are, your ideas, in order to be able to do that, you have to make yourself vulnerable. And you have to care enough, not only about the people around you, but about yourself in order to do that. If you don't care, you're not going to say anything, you're not going to do anything, you're going to be closed off, and that's how you're going to operate in the world. Sharing and caring is simple stuff. I learning it at 26, learned it at 6, learned it at 16, still learning it. Shoes. I want to walk a mile in your shoes. You got to do that sometimes. And that's really where the change occurs on an individual and a community level.
The fact that it's a very kind community and people feel safe. That's one of the things that I like.
The center school taught us how to engage with conflict. So whether that be a social justice context of conflict in the world, instead of just turning our backs on it, how do we engage with it in a helpful way? And also with each other, conflict with each other. So when there's arguments or disagreements or tensions, instead of just pretending it's not there, engaging with it.
I wanted my daughter to have a sense of agency in her own education. And a lot of schools try to do that and do it in various ways, but the center school does a lot of it all the time. And so kids have a say in what kind of projects they're going to do, and the teachers find a way to build on children's interests and design the curriculum around that. And I think that's a real benefit, especially at a very young age, to feel like you have some say in what you're learning in school. And I'm a college professor, so I see students at the very other end of all this educational system, and I get them when they're 18, 19, 20, and it's really clear to me that some students entering college have never felt that sense of agency. They come waiting in college for a teacher to tell them what to do and to tell them what to learn or what to memorize. And then there are other students who come in and they know what they want to do, and they're there taking control of the process and choosing their major and directing the process of their own education. And I think that the earlier kids realize they have some control over what they learn and that they'll get more out of it if they learn more about things they're interested in, the better it is for them.
They will squeeze every ounce of childhood out of what we give them. And that is our absolute calling, that childhood is cherished and that is non-negotiable. So everything else we do, being innovative, encouraging critical thinking, teaching children to be social justice advocates, all of that has to have a foundation of the child is celebrated, the child is loved, the child is nurtured.
Well, I like how I can make tons of new friends and they're all kind and open for me. I like the teachers and the kids and outside time.
That you get to go to the woods whenever, every Friday you get to go to the woods.
I like that we get to go outside a lot. That we get to be free. That's nice.
I like the woods. I like woods. Yeah.
There's really nice kids here. Yeah, I'm new here, and I really like it so far.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like how it's like not as like strict as other schools.
Yeah.
I appreciate how the teachers teach the students about like social etiquette, because like for a new person like me who like comes, like I enjoy having like not like being alone, like you know, like they'll see me alone and the kids will be like, hey, I like come over, like instead like they'd rather be like nice to me and like have me involved, which is really nice. You don't